All right, guys, so we know that Apple discontinued their leather cases this year. If you used to purchase them, you had to find an alternative. Well, I've been through a bunch of leather cases for the 15 Pro Max. These are going to be my top 5. They are going to be in order from 5 to 1. Starting things off, coming in at number 5, we have the Mujjo Leather case. This is just a great leather case all around. Mujjo's been doing it for a while. I tried them for the first time about 2 or 3 years ago. I've loved them ever since. This one's no different for the 15 Pro Max. You're going to get full grain leather on the back. You're going to get a nice metal camera ring here that complements the color of the leather. On the side, you're going to get a metal power button. And on the opposite side, you're going to get metal volume up and down, as well as the action button. The cutouts on the bottom are good to go. And then on the inside, you're going to get a nice soft felt lining with some more Mujjo branding. And of course, you're going to have those MagSafe magnets. So we'll pop the phone in here. Taking a look at the back, like I said, you are going to get camera protection. So that lip is going to go right over those lenses there, and they will be recessed. As far as the screen protection goes, you get a pretty decent lip that goes all the way around. The buttons on the side, very, very clicky. No issues with them. Power button, same thing, no issues. On the bottom, your cutouts are spot on. And then the fit of the case, I mean, you're not going to get any type of movement or budging. Even by the buttons, you get zero pull all the way around. So very rigid frame. Popping the corners off, you get a pretty nice snap on the top corners there. As far as how it feels in the hand, I mean, I think it feels great. It's very grippy right out of the box, which is kind of unusual for a leather case. Normally, they take a little while to break in. This one right out of the box is very grippy. It doesn't add a ton of bulk to the phone itself. The leather feels amazing, smells great. It's just very nice feeling in the hand, very premium, very classy looking case. And as far as the MagSafe on the back, you're going to get a pretty good connection there. So we have a MagSafe battery pack here, and it's not moving even with some force there. So all of your MagSafe accessories, car mounts and stuff should be good to go. All in all, just a great leather case. Definitely a great leather alternative. Coming in at number 5, Mujjo Leather. All right, and coming in at number 4 on my list, we're going to have the Nomad Modern Leather case. So this one's going to be a little bit different from the other cases on this list. You're going to have beautiful full grain leather on the back in this gorgeous English tan color. And then on the side, you're going to have more of like a TPU rubber material. So that's going to help with drop protection there. You're going to have a lip around for the camera protection. You're going to have a metal power button. And on the opposite side, you're going to have your metal volume up and down, as well as your action button. All of your cutouts on the bottom with 2 little spots for lanyards. And then on the inside of the case, just like the rest of them on this list, you get that microfiber lining. And of course, you're going to get your MagSafe magnets. So we'll pop the phone in here. Very, very nice snap when you put the phone inside of this case. Like I said, you will get that camera protection. Lenses are going to be recessed in there. You will get a small lip around the screen for some screen protection. And then as far as the buttons go, I mean, very, very clicky. These are some of the best buttons on this top 5. On the other side here, power button, same thing. So definitely some of the best buttons on this list. On the bottom, you have all of your cutouts. I would like to see the speaker cutouts definitely be a little bit more uniform to the speakers themselves. They're a little bit wide for my liking, but maybe that's because they have the lanyard ports in there. As far as how it fits on the phone, you're not going to get any type of movement or budging down by the bottom. Up by the buttons here, you do get a little bit of pull, but it snaps right back into place. Pulling from the top, same thing, snaps right back into place. And when we're talking about popping these corners off, you get a very nice snap all the way around the phone there. So the fit on this case is great. As far as how it feels in the hand, day-to-day use, I think it feels great. The leather is very soft, very premium on the back. The TPU gives it a little bit more grip to it. They added little channels in here for some added grip as well. So very grippy on the sides, very slim. It doesn't add any bulk to the phone almost at all. And the leather just feels very premium. As far as the magnet strength on the back goes, pop in the battery pack, very strong connection. Takes some force to pop that off of there. So all of your MagSafe accessories will be good to go with this one. Just an all-around great case. Very thin leather. Gives you a little bit more protection with that TPU material. Very clicky buttons, and this English tan color is amazing. So coming in at number 4, we have the Nomad Modern Leather case. And moving into my top 3, at number 3, we have the Bullstrap Leather case. This one's definitely going to be one of the more premium leather cases on this list. You have beautiful full grain leather on the back. You have the Bullstrap logo stamp there. This one is not going to come with a plastic or a metal camera lens ring here. This is going to be all leather there On the sides, you get the leather as well. You get your metal power button. On the opposite side, you get metal volume up and down, as well as the action button. Now, the cutout on the bottom is not going to be, individual cutouts. It's going to be all exposed down here. So it's a little bit easier to swipe on your phone, but you do run the risk of damaging that titanium frame. So just something to take note of. On the inside, of course, felt liner, some more Bullstrap branding. And this one also might smell the best on the list. The minute you open the box, it smells great. So this one might be the best smelling leather on the top 5 list. We'll pop the phone in here. Very nice snap there. Taking a look at the back, even though it's not a plastic or metal camera lip here, it's going to be all leather, and those lenses are still going to be recessed in there, so they will be protected. As far as the screen goes, you do get a pretty decent lip that goes all the way around the phone, of course, except for the bottom here. And then as far as the buttons go, volume up and down, action button, very clicky. On the opposite side, your power button, same thing. So the buttons are very clicky. And then on the bottom, like I said, you're not going to have those little cutouts. It's just going to be one solid cutout. So you do run the risk of damaging it, but Bullstrap did a pretty good job, if you guys can see here, of adding extra material to the corners as well as the back of the case here. So if it does fall straight down, it should, for the most part, hit the leather there. So you should be okay, but just know the risk there. As far as the fit goes, this one's definitely going to be one of the better fitting leather cases on the list. You're not going to get any movement, budging, anything like that, even by the buttons. You're not going to be able to really pull that leather at all. And popping the corners off, that's going to be a very authoritative, if that's a word, authoritative, we're going to make it a word, authoritative snap on those corners there. So fit on this case is amazing. As far as how it feels in the hand with day-to-day use, I think it feels great. The leather feels very premium. It's become grippy over time. I've owned this one for about a week now, and my oils from my hands are starting to soak into it. So it's pretty grippy once it breaks in. It does add probably the most bulk to the phone out of all of these cases, but it's still not too bad. One thing I will say is it's definitely the heaviest leather case out of the bunch. So if you're looking for a leather alternative, but you want it to stay slim, minimal, kind of stuff like that, this one might not be the one for you, because I do feel it adds definitely the most weight to the phone, but I'll take the trade-offs. It's a very premium leather case, smells great. It has good buttons, very nice grip. As far as the magnet strength on the back goes, very, very good connection. I'm pretty sure they improved the magnets from last year, because this connection just feels a little bit stronger than the 14 series. So all of your MagSafe accessories should be fine. All in all, just a great leather case. If you're okay with the bottom cutout there, which I personally don't mind at all, it's a great leather case. It comes in a variety of different colors. So coming in at number 3, we have the Bullstrap leather case. And number 2 on my list goes to the Ryan London leather case. If you guys really love leather accessories and leather cases, you guys already know about these Ryan London cases. This is actually my first one that I've owned. I've had it for about 2 weeks now, and it's quickly become one of my favorite leather cases. I haven't used any of their stuff before, but when it came in, I was pleasantly surprised. It reminds me a lot of my number 1 leather case, with just a few differences to it. So on the back, you get full grain leather. You get that nice metal camera ring protector there. You get metal power button, and then on the other side, you get metal volume up and down, as well as the action button. All of your cutouts are spot on, and then on the inside, that same microfiber material, some Ryan London branding, and then those MagSafe magnets. So let's pop the phone in here. Taking a look at the back, you get that beautiful brown color that's going to patina beautifully over time. You get that camera protection, so those lenses are going to be recessed. You get a pretty decent screen lip that goes all the way around, so you'll definitely be protected there. The buttons on this one, it's great. Very tactile, very clicky. The power button, same thing. So you're not going to have any issues with the buttons. All of the cutouts are spot on. And as far as how this one fits on the phone, I mean, you're not going to get any type of pull. The buttons, you get a little bit of give and it snaps right back into place. Same thing with the top and the bottom. So no issues. Popping the corners off, you get that thud. And then as far as how it feels in the hand and using it day to day, this is the thinnest leather case, all leather case. I would say the Nomad may be the thinnest. But as far as an all leather case, the Ryan London is definitely holds that crown. Very thin. I also think it might be the lightest leather case on this list. So if you are looking for one, as opposed to the Bullstrap, where if you were looking for a minimal, thin, lighter leather case, the Bullstrap wouldn't have been for you. The Ryan London case definitely is. I feel like it's the lightest and the thinnest leather case on this list. Feels great in the hand. Leather is very premium. Smells great. It'll patina beautifully over time. Very grippy in the hands. As far as the MagSafe strength goes, very good connection. You're not going to have any issues with your MagSafe magnets or your accessories, car mounts, anything like that. This is just an all-around great case. Like I said, I just started using this about 2 weeks ago. I got a couple of their cases and a couple of the AirPod Pro cases in. They nailed it with all of them. It's one of my favorite leather cases, and I've only been using it for a short period of time. So who knows? Maybe one day it could overtake the #1 spot. But for now, coming in at number 2, Ryan London leather case. All right, so I'm sure you guys already know what my #1 leather case is, and that's going to be the Andar Aspen case. This was my top leather case last year. It's my top leather case again this year. They just do a great job. It hits on all points. I can't find any imperfections. I just love this case. You get beautiful full grain leather on the back. Smells amazing. Wraps all the way around. You have a nice metal camera ring there. Metal power button. Metal volume up and down, as well as the action button. The cutouts on the bottom are spot on. You don't have any extra room on the bottom there. On the inside, you get a nice felt lining. Andar branding. You get that MagSafe magnets. We'll pop the phone in this one. You get a very loud snap. Did you guys? Very loud snap on the corner there. Like I said, you get that camera protection, so they will be recessed in there. You get a pretty good lip for a leather case around the screen there. The buttons are going to be the best on this list. Very clicky, very tactile. No issues with those. Same thing with the power button. Very clicky. On the bottom, all of your cutouts are spot on. As far as how this thing fits on the phone, and it's part of the reason why it does have the #1 spot, there is no movement or budging all the way around the case, top, bottom, or the sides. Even by the buttons, there's no pull or give. And like I said, when you pop these corners off, you get a very, very good snap. So the fit on this case is perfect. You really can't get much better than the fit on the Andar Aspen. As far as how it feels in the hand, it's one of the better feeling cases. It's just the type of leather that they use. It's oil waxed full grain. So that oil wax coating on it just makes it feel a little bit better than the rest of the cases on the list. Fairly grippy once you use it for a little bit. On the back here, the MagSafe magnets. We'll pop the battery pack on here. Definitely one of the best MagSafe strengths too. So you're not going to have any issues with any of your MagSafe accessories, car mounts, etc. This is just a great case. It's just an all-around great case. It smells great. It patinas beautifully over time. The buttons are the clickiest on this list. You have good protection, good fit. You just can't get any better than the Andar Aspen. So coming in at #1, just like last year, we have the Andar Aspen leather case. All right, so these are going to be my top 5 leather cases. All great alternatives to Apple's leather case. If you guys are looking for one, you can't go wrong with any single one of these. From #1 to #5, you are going to have different price points. So you have the Andar Aspen sitting at $55. You have the Ryan London sitting at $70. You have the Bullstrap sitting at $90. You have the Nomad Modern Leather sitting at $50. And then you have the Mujjo sitting at between $50 and $55. So they're all going to run basically between $50 and $90, with the outlier being the Bullstrap leather case. But any single one of these are going to be a great choice. They all come in a variety of different colors. And like I said, you really can't go wrong with any of them. I will leave links down below if you guys are interested in checking one out for yourself. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, turn on that bell, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Later.